Okay, well, get blown up, nerds. Get clotheslined, nerds. It's just that easy. Sometimes you just gotta run up at people and clothesline them. Alright, folks, and we are back with more Gray and Blue Fantasy versus Rising here on the road to #1, as it were, I suppose. And yeah, we're here playing a little bit right before City of Mayhem here, so the idea is both this is prep for me in terms of warming up before the tournament, but also, oh, okay, that is not a gap. Gotcha, my bad. But also, you know, maybe we can also catch some other people in their prep time here, and you know, it can help us sort of. Oh my God, okay, yeah, we can get some pretty strong competition on the ladder here, I think. Since we are, oh man, since it is right before, okay, so 5H, a little less 5H would be my recommendation to myself right now. Get away from me. But yeah, we can hopefully catch some tournament players, you know, some strong individuals in their warm-ups also. Okay, here's a problem. Okay, that's not, oh, right, yeah, right. Death does, whenever NIER does one of her ultimate skills there, Death does disappear temporarily. So that second jump that I did to try and avoid something that Death did was silly. I should have just, as soon as Death was gone, I should have gone a little bit more offensive there. And tried to mess up Monsieur B-Pause here. Oh, okay, that is a 50-50, and I guessed wrong, but I think they actually just missed with their high, which is, I will gladly take. Okay. Oh, nice. A little bit of a shimmy situation there. Get them to whiff their throw. Let's do some ultimate clothesline here, just for some mid-screen Oki. No, it's not so bad. Oh, I couldn't block in time there. That's wild. I did not see that one coming. Oh, I should have thrown, man. Okay. Both times in that clash, what I should have done after the second hit was just try and throw. Oh, ultimate skill. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Yeah, so I think one of the big things there was both of those times in those clashes, we should have just thrown. Right, it beats spot dodge. It's a really quick option. Oh, we got one and done there. I suppose so. Did I win? I don't think I did. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, I would actually, I need more NIER matchup experience, man, because there are a lot of times like I need to be better about finding my gaps there in Death's pressure and when I can maybe hit a button and when I can't hit a button, etc., etc. But okay, that's fine. Did I do that? I hope I didn't do that. I hope I didn't accidentally one of them. In any case, yeah, so I think the two big things that were kind of not going so well in that first game there is, one, I think so, one of the things is I want to start using far L as a neutral tool more, right? Because it's got decent range. It's not as big as far M. It's definitely smaller. But one, it's plus on hit. So if we catch someone on the way in there, we can actually take a turn. Unlike far medium, which is actually minus on hit, believe it or not. Oh. I think I see. I think maybe, so yeah, because I know Beepaw is a Ferry player, so I think maybe they didn't realize that they'd queued up as NIER or something. That might have been why that happened there. Because I was definitely, I did find it strange when I saw them playing Ferry. Okay, oh god, GG. Yeah, so this is Beepaw, of course, a very powerful Ferry, so Ferry already gives us some trouble, but especially when they're being piloted by a player as strong as this, that's not going to get better. Oh, okay. At least we didn't get comboed there. We didn't get womboed by GG. Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about the other thing in that NIER match. Actually, the other thing in that NIER match was just like throw in clashes, right? I don't know, man. Okay. At least we were able to catch a backdash there, right? So we got brave countered, which is, you know, brutal always in this matchup, right? Ladiva has a hard time winning neutral as I tried to hit. So yeah, actually, maybe if I had used far L there, I actually would have checked him successfully. Versus versus far M, which I did there, which got beat out, and it's 2 frames slower, right? So we got thrown there in the startup. Had we done a what's it called? Oh man, had we done far L, I might have actually gotten something there. But yeah, the other thing in the NIER match versus The other thing in the NIER match versus Beepaw was just to I guess this is a thing, huh? You can kind of crush. I never even thought of that, but you can crush Ferry's whip normals with aerials on the way down, because she can't 2H you. That shit's well, like she can, right? But like it's a bit of a risk because that shit's air blockable for her, right? So you can just, if she tries to catch you with like 5M, which I've noticed they do a lot of the time, right? Then you can, okay, but yeah, 2H will definitely beat you if you do that, but that's something, right? If they try to catch you with 5M, which they normally do, something like jump H, yeah, like right there, jump H will crush that, right? Oh, we're just barely out of range there to punish the GG startup. Brutal stuff. Okay, now we're in trouble, yeah, because that's unblockable. GG. Oh, we're chipped. This is bad. Oh, okay. Yeah. I honestly just didn't know what to do there. Unfortunate. But yeah, so I think that's something, though, right? There is a bit of a gamble you can do on the aerial approach there with Ferry, right? Did I mention the thing with NIER was just like throwing in clashes, right? I don't know. I can't remember if I mentioned that or not. I was too busy getting mentally overloaded by GG. But yeah. There is sort of a gamble we can do on the air approach there versus Ferry, I suppose, right? Yeah, we can, yeah, so right there, exactly. Ooh, okay, but I suppose it'll still counter hit us if she does that special right away, but that at least, so if we can just jump at them and do nothing, and then we can try to air block 2H, right? Or if we think they're going to try and call us out with that move right there, we can try and crush it on the way down, right? So this is something, right? This is at least like some amount of actual neutral, right? GG has hitbox on the way down. I forgot. Get away from it. Oh, right. Yeah, we blocked the Brave counter, but of course it's still their turn there. I don't know, man. Oh, yeah, this is going to catch us, isn't it? Especially with jump fake extending my hurt box. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay, okay, yes, I guess that is something, right? With meter, that doesn't work quite as well. There's just an option that beats everything there. So I guess, is that... Actually, you know what? That ball might not be air unblockable, now that I think about it. Interesting. Yeah, okay, this is good. We're already, at least, we're starting to sort of try and analyze a potential, right, overhead. We're starting to potentially analyze a new option here in the Ferry matchup, right? As far as neutral, because that's obviously the hardest part of this matchup, right? Is trying to get established in neutral versus Ferry. Headbutt, I'm starting to find is like very weak to Brave counter too. So I feel like I need to be a little bit less like Headbutt. Maybe it shouldn't always be my go-to pressure option unless I'm okay with getting Brave counter. But for example, right now I'm not. Okay, well there's one more Brave counter down on the bright side. Okay, they caught us out with the far end there. In fact, I was not ready. I did not blow it up with so I guess that's not awful. That's something. Yeah, see now he's going for the 2H because that will beat me coming in with the aerial. Exactly. Oh, but we got caught by GG there. I didn't even think about that one. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, and DP. Okay. So that was obviously like we have a long way to go there in the Ferry matchup, especially against like a pretty capable Ferry such as Beepal. But actually, I like that a lot. That like as far as a long-term plan, like that is one part of neutral. Now, the thing we still have to figure out with Ferry is what do we do when it comes to staying on the ground versus... So I was really overusing jump there, right? But if you notice, it actually wasn't that bad, right? Like, jump is not necessarily from that distance. It's not that scary against Ferry like it is... bars, by the way. But it's not that scary against Ferry like it is against most of the cast, right? We weren't exactly... It's not like we were getting jumped... Like, if I was jumping that much against any other character, it would constantly be just 2H, 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 2H. Because of Ferry's 2H being air blockable, there is actually a bit of a rock, paper, scissors there from us, right? But the thing we still have to figure out is, okay, so going to the air against Ferry is not a horrible idea, right? Especially if we can mix up our approach a little bit. But like we can't do that all the time, right? There's still like, so what do we do on the ground versus Ferry? And besides like trying to sneak in an ultimate clothesline right now, my answer is I don't really know. Like we could obviously just try and go for a lucky crush with 5H or something like that. But I mean, 5H is so whiff punishable, right? If it stops, I mean, I guess we could just try and do a little walk roll, you know, spot dodge or something like that. Well, maybe walk spot dodge, right, and just slowly bulldog in. That might have to, you know, we're gonna get another chance to try here, because I hope Bpos doesn't mind beating my ass up too much here because I'm gonna not do what I just did. I'm going to try and spend as much of this match on the ground as I can actually. Oh, that was a misinput. That's fine. Okay, we were still in block stun there, so he couldn't grab us. I want to try and spend as much of this match on the ground as I can. Right, I'm just going to try and, oh god, I'm going to try and roll, I'm going to try and walk, I'm going to try and spot dodge, maybe some dash spot dodges, right? To try and sneak in some more screen space when I think I can, right? Something like that. Oh, I jumped by habit there. But yeah, like, just, oh god, slowly walk and block. I mean, it's obviously not great, because eventually GG, I feel like it's the big problem for this strategy. But like, we eventually we can incorporate, like, see, like that, oh god. So that jump was again, I keep trying to, like, because I'm trying to, like, crouch and uncrouch, right? So that's why you're seeing me get some accidental super jumps there, right? But that for example, that little bit there, you saw it for like half a second, where Beepal was kind of just walking back and we were walking forward. We gained some screen space there, right? And screen space is like the be-all, end-all in this matchup because exactly once we can get Ferry to the corner like this, right? Now we're cooking with gas, right? And especially with her having no meterless DP, like he's in a 50-50 right now. He spent that entire round winning, and now he's in pretty big danger, right? So once we can get Ferry to the corner, I'm gonna try and bait a Brave counter here, I think. Oh god, no, I just got hit on my way in. That's unfortunate. That's highly unfortunate, I would say. Can we Brave counter her whip? Maybe. But not like that. Oh, just barely out of range. Okay. But yeah, so like, obviously we can mix in when GG is happening, jump is maybe not as bad, right? But for right now, I think we can mix in our jump approach that we figured out last match with our ground approach that we're trying to figure out this match, right? But like, we do still need to be able to take, like, just that patiently sort of standing there and slowly bulldogging distance in, right? Oh god, I got hit with the overhead, right? I wasn't even thinking. I was too busy. I was hyper fixated on GG there. I didn't even notice that Ferry was in the air, and of course we got hit by the other one there. Yeah, okay, so this round is not going to be, we're not going to get too much chance to sort of play that neutral ground game on the ground there. I do think that the air approach feels better than the ground approach, right? Like, I'm right now trying to just stay entirely on the ground, and like, it's not good. But again, just like a little bit here of getting used to being on the ground against Ferry. It's probably not such a horrible... Yeah, like, see, like right there. Again, we're not winning this match, by the way. We're not winning this round. We're not winning this match. Like, almost certainly not. But just, yeah, a little bit of just getting used to sticking on the ground there against Ferry, so that when we do jump, it can become like, if jump's going to be our main sort of way to gain big chunks of distance all at once, right? Then it can be a bit more of a... Okay, brave counter blocked. They have no brave points anymore. Oh, they just hit me with a low. Okay, okay. But see, like again, that ground game there at the end there, we got a couple of different openings by just, you know, rolling through things, trying to be a little bit safer, right? So I feel like it's going to be something we have to learn, right? We have two separate parts there. We can approaching Ferry from the air is like an actual reasonable option, right? And then approaching her from the ground seems more difficult, but like we can't just always be jumping, right? So I think we're gonna learn those two separately, and then we're going to try and incorporate them. Maybe I can try to do that if Bpals wants to rematch. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's like, someone to get this Ladiva out of my face. I want to go fight someone who's actually a challenge. Maybe so. Maybe so. I think I rematched there. I don't think that was me. Again, whenever a one and done happens like that, I mean, especially with like a strong player, I assume that it's not just them being like scrubby, basically. So like, maybe I thought I hit rematch and I didn't there. But yeah, so I think, so against, so just kind of that walk forward, crouch, right? Against Ferry, right? That's not horrible, right? To just like stay alive and slowly gain some screen space, right? And then when we think the moment is right, maybe we can try and do a quick 6XL or something. We can also, I feel like, jumping and then landing. Super jump is also an interesting thing there, right? Because super jump will mix up our timing on when we land a little bit. Isn't going to matter for 2H, but if she wants to catch us with a far M, right, the timing on that is a lot tighter. So doing a super jump every now and then is like a mix there is actually probably not a bad idea. This is a great example. I know we lost like all 4 of those games against Bpal, like pretty bad, pretty one-sidedly. But I actually came out of that, I feel like, having a much better idea of what I want to do versus Ferry than I had going in. And hey, look who it is, Lazy Ruin. Our boy there, our companion. We are both in City of Mayhem, and the bracket right now says, I think, that we're both going to be fighting each other round 1. But I'm not so sure that I buy that. It usually tends to refresh a little bit afterwards. But yeah, this is obviously good practice here to be up against Lazy before the tournament. Oh, I should have thrown. Again. Why do I want to spot dodge? Just throw. Okay, I guess wrong on the 50-50. Understandable. I should have just thrown in that clash, man. You see how he was just matching close L there? That would have lost to throw straight up. Spot dodge is actually like not a great option at all, because it loses to strike there, and it also loses to throw. Okay. This is bad. Oh no, and brave counter, unfortunately. Lazy Ruin is very familiar with how bad I am against brave counter, so good. I mean, obviously very solid of him to go in there, especially because that was death. That was his last death there, that ultimate skill. Okay. We're here now. Death is doing her thing. Okay. At least he didn't get a full conversion off of that 6XL or anything. Ow! Couldn't spot dodge out of that, which is why I got clipped there. Oh baby. I think I could have maybe matched out of that with far M. Far L there didn't have quite the reach to actually punish. Oh baby. Little whiff punish action. Okay, there goes a brave point at least, I suppose. Get away from me. Okay, and there's that crouching hit on 6XL here. Will give us a combo. I guess I'll do this just because I want the brave points to be a little bit less foobarred there. Maybe the light would have been a better idea. Get grab nerds. The light as you know that thing, your Dark Soul. What's called the light air command grab? There you go. The light anti-air command grab would have been a better idea. To get better Oki there, but I think we were. I really needed the brave points advantage. I'm gonna super jump. No, okay, Lazy very ready for that, but it's okay. I had my bets, so it's fine. Oh, what the hell? That hit me? I didn't think that would. I got hit by Raging Strike again. Not like this. There you go, little far L action. That actually can combo into sweep there, I think. Oh, okay, so true. Hello, death. Oh, couldn't mash on death there, unfortunate. Okay, let's just play a little patient here. Swing out some quick buttons that aren't super punishable. Kill death. Kill NIER, hopefully. Yep. Another crouching conversion there on 6XL. We're going to get basically the... Actually, no, this time I will go for the Oki, I suppose. This lets me potentially get some safe jab action going on here. Exactly. That's what I was talking about with the safe jab, right? If we time our light there, really, we basically... The light gets blocked. Oh, God. I'm a fool. Okay. I accidentally got a reset. I didn't realize I didn't have any brave points. I wanted to go into the Raging Strike extension there, and I couldn't do it. But yeah, so what happened there is basically if we time our light meaty enough, it gets absorbed by the DP, but we actually have enough time to block again before the actual hitbox of the DP comes out, right? So that's very strong stuff there. I mean, combined with how well Ladiva's command grab does against NIER also, Ladiva actually is like pretty well placed to deal with NIER DP, right? Yeah, like, you know, you see Lazy doesn't really have a super solid immediate like get off me option on defense here. Yeah, I just did strike 3 times in a row. I just did strike 3 times in a row. What do you want from me, man? That's like our offense against NIER is actually not so bad, right? Obviously, neutral is really difficult, and defending ourselves is really difficult. But if we can get one of those openings, you know, it's oh god, okay, it's really not so bad. I really got to be careful about. Yeah, Lazy is very aggressive once you. Oh yeah, but 6XL is not afforded that same. 6XL takes long enough to recover there, right? 6XL not afforded the same. Oh god, the same privilege as far L there, or close L rather, right? To potentially survive. Oh okay. Ultimate clothesline right into that. Get away from it. Alright. This is bad. I mean, this round is, I'm not going to say unwinnable, but it's not likely. Oh, DP, and then he followed it up. Nice. That was a bit of a risky move there from him, right? But at the same time, he had a lot of health. And really, I mean, worst case, he runs out of death, and then he has to keep playing the game with death. I should have air command grabbed him. Yeah, so worst case there, he just has to... Oh, nice. He caught me. So yeah, when she does the light DP like that, that's to catch you mashing potential, right? Like exactly like that. Trying to kill death. Bonk. Okay. Oh, God. Get. I got Poozy. Okay, this is bad. No. Is this death? No. No, it's not. Brave counter. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, and here again, once again, right? Now, I mean, at this point, this round has not been going very well, but like, we got a chance to here. You know, all we have to do is probably be right one more time. Okay, no, but brave counter, of course, is going to be our big downfall there for sure. Death is gone. Okay, there's another brave counter gone. There's our last brave counter gone. This is bad. This is where the bad place begins. Okay, hold on. Oh god, I didn't get a punish. I didn't have headbutts, so I didn't get a punish. I'm a fool. Oh, nice, and there was no gap there, but I had to match something. So okay, that's actually not so bad, right? Because if I had gotten a full punish with clothesline there or something, I actually would have gotten the kill there. But I wasn't ready for the fact that I didn't have headbutts, so I messed up my conversion. Like that's, you know, that was quite the game there. I feel like we played our offense pretty well, except for obviously the missed kill conversion. Oh god, okay, 2L, not enough range to actually deal with any shenanigans there. Oh, overhead, of course. Ow, ow. Okay. This round looking a lot more Lazy Ruin favored. Exactly. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing, right? It is still very difficult for us to remove ourselves from the NIER corner pressure. But if we, again, it's all about, that's why the neutral is so important. Because if we can just get one chance, right, things can go really, he always does just 6XL after we kill Death there, huh? That's definitely something to take a look at. Like, he's very aggressive when Death goes down. And it's because it works on me, right? Pretty much every time. But, yeah. Okay, we'll do this again, right? You know the whole drill here, kids. Right, we're just gonna toss him down here and see what he does. Okay, he does guess strike that time. Oh, we can't punish the. Oh man, okay, this is bad. No brave points. We can't punish the recovery of that light DP there. I thought I could match something there, but I suppose not. I guess there is no recovery, right? Because NIER sort of cancels into the specials, so it's all about the startups, not the recoveries necessarily. Death's a projectile, you know. Death is a projectile, as far as I can tell. Actually, no. Oh my god, she is! Yeah, this is gonna kill? Please. No, man, what do you mean? Oh, and he mashed, he guessed command grab, and he guessed correctly. Good stuff to Lazy Ruin there, but yeah, that's something else that we can do, right? Death, as far as I can tell, is basically always considered a projectile, right? So, yeah, so we can actually use this to sort of get through her there a lot of the time, right? I don't know, actually, so all those little claw slashes there, I don't know if all of those are also considered projectiles, but at the very least, I mean, that we got through, because this does have some invincibility on startup, and then the rest of it is projectile invincibility, so maybe that's how we got through that, but that is definitely an option, right, to close out those sets versus NIER. If we had done the technical input for that, which I actually don't know what the technical input for that is it 2 3/6s, 2 quarter circle forwards, and then an H or something, maybe? But if we had the technical input for that, it actually would have killed, so, I'm very happy with how we played that set versus Lazy, and we get, you know what? Run it right back. This is the Lazy Ruin episode, I suppose. I'm all here for it. I feel like we played that game pretty well. Obviously, we could have, if we hadn't missed that. The biggest thing we did is we missed that one conversion that literally was for the win, right? So that's obviously pretty heartbreaking there. Okay, wonderful. Get over there, Mr. Ruin. Your suite is ready. Okay, wait, we need to start command grabbing a little bit more. Okay, good. But yeah, I guess third time's the charm there is a little obvious, I suppose. Okay, brave counter on the headbutt, that's fair. Again, headbutt is pretty weak to brave counter, right? It kind of gives you the guaranteed like counter hit brave counter, hard knockdown there. Get grab nerds. There you go. Get grab nerds. Go right through the parry there. You love to see it. And get struck nerds. There you go. Yeah, again, we have a very decent idea of how to structure our offense versus NIER, right? This isn't any NIER, right? Lazy Ruin is a very strong. Like, this is a top NIER. So I'm very happy that we are able to at least do something when we do get the chance to play neutral and get our off or win neutral once maybe and get our offense going, right? We can actually kind of keep him in the corner here and keep him pressured, right? This is the thing about Ladiva. Her offense is obviously, it's very committal, right? But her offense is just, it's just scary, man. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what he did there, and he was trying to punish me for being better at the video game than I am. That side switch there is minus on hit, right? So he was, the whole idea there. Oh, okay. Nice punish there on the missed aerial. But yeah, the whole idea. Oh, I guess low and I guess wrong. The whole idea there is that even that side switch overhead that NIER does is minus even on hit, right? So I tried to brave counter because I thought he was going to attack me. What I should have done was try and mash at him, right? But then what he had in mind to beat that. Oh, I just wasn't blocking that, I suppose. Damn. What he had in mind to beat that, right, is he was going to DP right away. Now, of course, he didn't hit me, so I got, instead of a brave counter, I got Raging Strike, which obviously the DP did just as good of a job of blowing up there. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. DP. Understandable. Good, sir. We're here now. We're in it. He did the low out of the auto combo there. You were blocking low, though, luckily. What do we do here? Get away from it. Wonderful. I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess we can do this again. No, not that. This. Sure. I don't think Super Skybound Dart would have made contact there, but this works still. Put his toes there a little bit. Put the Fear of God in him. There you go. 2 far L's in a row, because again, Lazy has been very aggressive there after we... oh, nice. Lazy's been very aggressive there after we hit him the one time, after we get rid of death. Okay, he's spot dodging in our face to try and bait a brave counter there, potentially. Oh, I thought death would go further away than that, honestly. I didn't realize death would still be close enough to... that waltz, like, right next to us like that. I thought maybe we could have gotten out of there, but no, unfortunately. No dice. Okay, fair enough. Ow, ow. My face. Help. Somebody. Okay, what's happening here? Oh, right. Oh, I see. He like that's like timed out there, right? Like he gets the big slow mediums happening and then does the side switch, right? And it works out perfectly, basically, that when the side switch hits, the mediums are able to blow you up. Okay, brave counter again. Okay, not my turn to hit a button there. Unfortunate, but it is the truth of the matter. Bonk. I thought after, yeah, because after he would do that, he would do something aggressive, because death does disappear there, right? Okay, get bonked, nerd. I tried to, oh my god, you know what? I actually just tried to run up and headbutt there, but I guess I didn't do it fast enough. Oh, we're dead, yeah. I tried to literally run up and headbutt, like ultimate headbutt, but I guess I didn't do it quick enough. His 6XL knocked me out of it. It would have worked too, I had the right idea. It would have given me some corner pressure also, which would have been nice. But no such luck, unfortunately. I really got to be more careful about the 6XL. I think that's one of the big things that we've been doing wrong. You got to be really careful about picking your spots to potentially try and 6XL NIER here. Oh, right, ultimate skills. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, get away from me. Bonk, bonk, bonk. So right there, he might not have DP'd because he thought I wasn't going to 6XL because he had sort of conditioned me not to, right? Doesn't mean we'll never do it. We just have to do, we do have to realize the risk that it carries associated with potentially getting blown up by DP and headbutt too, yeah. Like our more sort of committal pressure options there. Okay. Death, get away from me. I'll tech those if you don't mind. Oh, I think he's in range. Yep. He definitely was trying to bait it there, right? But Super Skybound Dart has a lot of range on it. You have to basically backdash out if you want to not get blown up by that. And that is very much going to be one dead Lazy Ruin right there. So wonderful. Let's see if we can take another game back here. Oh, I feel like we haven't been playing like super badly, right? It's just that obviously Lazy is a couple of steps ahead on certain interactions here. Bonk. But like we're not doing a horrendous job, right? I'm not leaving this. If we do lose this set here too, I'm not leaving this feeling like, oh my god, I'm so bad at the video game. No, it's just, I mean, Lazy's really good at the video game, so I'm actually very happy with how well we're able to sort of hold our own against him here. I'm going to do. Okay, I was considering doing wake up, doing this basically. Yes, yeah. Wait, what? I did it too early! I did it too early! No, I had the right read, too. Not like this, dude. That's highly unfortunate. Okay, there goes death. Oh, okay. Nice. I guess you know what? I guess far M works in some aspects, or close M works in some aspects too, right? I was worried that there would be too much recovery there. We actually did manage to get something off of that. We got close M into spot dodge there to blow up the DP. Not so bad, if I do say so myself. Nice. Punish the DP there. We're actually minus there, so he didn't need to necessarily DP to like cover some minus frames or anything like that. Which I think is what he tried to do, right? Like I think he tried to like DP out of our plus frames there basically, but he was plus. I'm pretty sure we did not space that out well enough to actually be plus on block. All right, wonderful. Great round there. Once again, we win neutral, right? And then we have to just, like, obviously neutral and defense is going to take a long time to get better at, but I already feel like we're playing a little bit. Yeah, like, see, okay, so that right there is what I was talking about earlier. That's exactly what I want to be doing with Far L. It's such a nice, just little check, right? It's not as big as Far M by any means, right? But it is still pretty nice, and it's plus on hit. So when we get the counter hit like that, it's actually +8. So I actually could have gone into a sweep there and gotten, like, some full offense off on lazy. I didn't end up doing that, but at the very least, it does give us the ability to kind of, you know, take a turn there, right? Run at them and not be so afraid of getting accosted necessarily. Also, he's probably like, why isn't this guy command grabbing? I keep like, well, I guess he did guess command grab the one time and guessed correctly, so maybe not. Okay, there's a brave counter. There's death being a projectile. Wonderful. I do like this a lot. That like death being a projectile does mean that we can do some pretty nasty things there. And parries are not going to work against command grab, Mr. Ruin. I understand the idea there for sure. If I had gone for strike like I have been doing this entire time, right, the parry would have won. But that's just how it goes sometimes, man. Ladiva, it's all 50-50s on offense. Like, is Lazy Ruin a better player than I am? Absolutely. Though, again, I will say, we played some really good neutral in that set, I think, for our current level. I think that's some of the best neutral that we've played, you know, on the channel so far, right? We weren't just, like, 6-6-selling in and getting blown up for it sometimes, but when we did it as, like, an offensive option, and we were trying to get some plus frames, and we just guessed wrong on DP, right? Is it going to be Lazy again? The ping looks exactly the same. I mean, maybe this is going to be me and Lazy fighting over and over today. Who knows? No one else is queued up here before City of Mayhem. Yeah, it actually is. Okay, wonderful. We're just playing Lazy over and over. But yeah, I feel like we're playing some pretty good neutral here. We're at least playing more patient neutral than we have been previously, and that's one of the big things. And Far L, I think, it's going to take some time to get used to, but Far L, I think, is going to be a big boon. Yeah, see that? Just like that little poke right there, right? Just to be like, hey, like sit down. Oh, okay, I should have, you know what? Off of that gigantic audio cue there, after the first one, I should have definitely just spot dodged or something. Get away from me. Nice. Crouch hit on the 6-6L there. Get clotheslined. I maybe should have done ultimate clothesline. There's an argument there to be had for sure. Okay. Do something. Oh, he hit the lights. Caught me out. Smashing. Didn't get crossed up, but I also didn't protect and throw. Okay. Oh, he gets a combo off of that. Okay, I really need to be... I think I got crossed up there. I really need to be hitting the guard button more often in general, right? We talked about this before already, but... Yeah, that's super obvious, I suppose. But luckily, he actually didn't spot dodge it fast enough to get a punish there. And one more time, as the kids say, is going to be... that. I mean, that was obviously a huge risk, right? But in that case, like, that was... I mean, how else do I win that round? I need to catch him off guard and win, right? So that was obviously... like, that's not something that we should do very often. But in that specific circumstance, I'm not so mad about it. Okay, now he's almost always throwing out the light DP option there. That's good for catching us. Oh, nice. Yeah, headbutt. He's going to be pretty committal into that as well. He's almost always throwing out the light DP pressure option there to potentially catch us mashing on death pressure. Right, so we need to be a little bit more careful about this as well. Yeah, but see, afters, yeah, that's the thing. Is like that one, it'll punish you if you mash early, but the recovery is also super huge. Right. Okay, ultimate skill. No fucking around with that, unfortunately. All right, this isn't so bad. Again, these are actual back and forth sets here. Oh man, I really should have done something about that. I should not have let him just get in on us entirely for free like that. But yeah. He hasn't been jumping very much, right? So when he finally did go for an aerial, there you go, that's the word, aerial approach, I wasn't ready for it. Anyways, get command grabbed nerd. Oh man, I really thought he would be afraid of getting command grabbed again, because in a very similar situation last time, that is what happened to him. But he is the unconditionable, as they say. Oh, I didn't realize I would get far end there. He actually was mashing on command grab, which is what I wanted to do in that circumstance, get grabbed. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I actually don't know. I'm scared. Oh god, he's not hitting a button. Yeah. Well, good stuff there. That's him, right? We've always been looking out for death there to potentially blow her up with that projectile invuln super, and he's adapted to that very well. Oh baby, I was ready to spot dodge something. So I had my finger on the guard button there for sure, because I didn't want to get hit with the same cross up button again, right? But because I had my finger on the guard button, right, is what I was talking about. I think in the last video, right? I was talking about how I really need to be doing something about that. I think I was talking about this in the last video, right? Where hitting the guard button is not only good to just make us a little bit safer against... Oh, he gets command grab that time. And he was correct. It's not only going to make us safer against mix-up situations and things like that, but our biggest weakness, Raging Strike. If our finger is already on the guard button all the time, right? Then it's going to be a lot quicker to just sort of flick down, or flick back there, rather. You know, I think I actually could have spot dodged in time there. It's going to be a lot safer to just flick back there and get the spot dodge. We're alive. Barely, but we're alive. Maybe I spoke too soon. But yeah, so that's a big thing there. I was able to very quickly twitch react and just flick back there to get the spot dodge. Is he gonna fix a kill at me? No, he's gonna 2M. Okay. I don't think far L loses to I don't think it whips on people who are low or anything like that. Get grabbed nerds. But I guess he just wasn't in range. More likely is what it actually was there. Get grabbed again, nerds. I think I'm going to grab him meaty this time. Yep, get grabbed again, nerds. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to grab him again. No, actually, I decided against it. I lied. But I should have. You know what? I should have. My first instinct was correct. He was going to be blocking again on wake up that time. Oh, I actually did get my Brave counterbaited in the worst way there. We're alive. Oh, God. Yeah, we're alive. Quotation marks, but we are alive. Okay, there goes death. Get away from me. And I think you are not dodging this. Yeah, they weren't already airborne. You know how it is. Sometimes just run up Super Skybound Dart, man. It is the greatest robbery move in the history of robbery moves, and I love it for it. Okay, 1-1. Let's try and take this down here against Lazy. Again, I'm very happy with how we're playing today. If we play like this in tournaments, I mean, I have gotten a lot more Lazy. I mean, thanks to him, he has really given me a lot of different info on this NIER matchup that I just straight up would not have known without his assistance there. So obviously, you know, a big part of our relative ability to stand toe to toe with him is by his own graces, essentially, of kind of teaching us a little bit of how to fight against this character, right? But I'm very happy with how we've been able to implement that knowledge and actually play a little better here against him. Okay, got caught out by the light DP there. Oh, that one I should have matched on. Yeah, he's mixing up the options. I see you, Lazy. Okay. Death's gone on the bright side. So that's always nice. We can certainly just get Raging Strike converted straight to hell here. This will hit. This will hit, yeah. And it'll give us our Brave points firmly in our favor. Maybe I shouldn't have done that and gone for one more reset real quick, because look at that. Look now. You see the death gauge builds up that whole time. If I had gone for a clothesline or something, death probably wouldn't have been back by the time that by the time we had the next interaction, potentially. Okay. Well, get blown up, nerds. Get clotheslined, nerds. It's just that easy. Sometimes you just gotta run up at people and clothesline them. I'm not sure how good I feel about that option there, but you know, it was an option, right? Again, it's just kind of a... So, there are two versions of clotheslining in neutral, right? There is the clothesline in neutral where I'm just like, I'm not confident in the neutral situation and I want it to end right now because I'm terrified and I don't trust myself to beat this player in neutral. And there is what I think, it was definitely a Twitch reaction there, but it was what I think my brain just did there with that clothesline. Now, that clothesline, the idea behind it was, we're just kind of doing this little walk back and forth thing here. It's kind of like the same idea as just suddenly dashing out at someone in 6-6 L-ing, right? After you kind of stare across from each other for a little bit there. Right? Where the idea is just, I want to catch them off guard, right? I don't think they're ready to deal with this. Now, I didn't think he would get hit by it necessarily, right? But at the very least, the idea there was, if he blocks it, right? If he's not ready to crouch it or spot dodge it, essentially, then I'm +5 and it's my turn, right? And we can sort of inflict a very scary mix on him. Now, of course, what actually ended up happening there is, right around the time that I committed something, he committed something too, right? But my option just beat his. So obviously that clothesline is not like, oh my god, it's so great, do it all the time. But I like the idea behind that clothesline more than a lot of the ultimate, or EX or ultimate, I guess, clotheslines that we've done in the past, right? That was quite the video here, right? So I think this has been a very, very productive video. So we've learned a few things, right? So obviously a lot of the NIER matchup learning that you guys have seen maybe implemented in this video has kind of happened off screen. It's happened to me doing playing on the Discord server there with Lazy, prepping for tournaments, right? And him giving me a little bit of tidbits of information there, right? But also, I think in general, far L and neutral, man, that is chef's kiss. It's so good, right? Because again, it has, so if you take a look real quick here, it's got 16 total frames, far M 28. Now keep in mind, far M is definitely bigger, right? Far L misses here, far M connects, right? So far M is definitely bigger, but one, its startup is 2 frames slower, and 2, it has 12 more frames of recovery. Like 28, that's like, this is reactable, right? This isn't. Like to whiff punish this, you really have to see it coming, right? 16 frames is not reactable by a human brain, at least not a normal one, not most people. So Far L is basically unwhiff punishable unless they really call it out, or they have to hard read it. It's plus on hit, it's plus 6 on hit, plus 8 on counter hit, I think. Whereas Far M is actually -2 on hit. Right, so if we do catch someone in on their way in there with Far L, we can almost like 6XL and just take our turn. Right, it's not gonna give us a combo, but it will give us pressure, right, which is very important. And we also, don't forget, we did play a couple of sets against B-Pause there, and Ferry's tough, but I think we have like the beginnings of a game plan against high level Ferries. Right, so far the best thing we had against Ferry was just trying to like throw out random 5Hs to crush her whip normals. And that worked okay in S++, but these Master Ferries are just, they're going to kill me for that. So the sort of just slow taking of space there with like the walk and block and walk and block and roll and walk and block and walk and block and spot dodge and walk and block and dash L, right? That on the ground game, that is miserable against Ferry, but it's an option, right? And then we found out that, yeah, we can actually mix up our jump. We can approach Ferry through the air very effectively, actually, right? If we jump H, we'll crush her 5M, which is the move that she will normally use to catch us in the air because it's air unblockable, whereas her 2H is air blockable, right? So jump H will beat that if we time it right, and then we can just jump and block to beat 2H, right, potentially. And we can even maybe mix up some timings with Super Jump there. So we have a much better game plan against Ferry. We played some pretty good neutral there versus Lazy Ruin. Again, very, very, very strong NIER, and thanks to him for all of the advice he's given me on the matchup throughout the days here. We played some pretty good neutral. Obviously, our defense was but it's tough still. And we ran our offense very well against him too, I think. We could have done a couple more. We had the safe jab or the safe close M sometimes against the DP, and we just kept mashing the button anyway. We didn't react to the audio cue in time. But we did that a lot, right? We were defeating the DP in a lot of good ways. We were mixing up our offense in good ways, I think. So I'm very, very, very happy with how this video has gone. Obviously so this is a great example of like, I'm pretty sure we're gem negative this video, right? I think we started with 36 and now we are at, oh no, actually we won enough there, we're back at 40. Like, so that's regardless, the point is we didn't make a whole ton of progress in terms of that number next to our name, but again, it's just like the rank, it's just like when we were climbing the ranks, right? That number doesn't mean anything. The gems are, for all intents and purposes, transient, and also even more so here, they don't tell the whole story. Again, like, there are people who are much better than me who I lose to in tournaments consistently who are just like ranks below us in gems, right? Now that's mostly because they don't play a lot of ranked, right? But still, but the idea is we are actually improving. We implemented some knowledge, we learned some new things, we tried out something new with Far L and neutral, and it worked gangbusters. Honestly, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy with our progress in this video, and we'll see what we can get up to in future videos here. But for now, as always, if you made it this far, I got 4 things for you. You know how it is. For number 1, join the Discord server. There's a link in the description there. It's full of nice, kind people for you to hang out with and talk Granblue, talk fighting games, talk Relink, talk Gacha. There's an art channel, there's a music channel. You can talk about whatever you want. You can just hang out there and make some friends. So I implore you to join, but I also implore you to please keep it the nice and welcoming place that it currently is. Basically, I haven't had to do any moderation of any kind so far, but I will not hesitate to drop the ban hammer on somebody's ass if I have to. So just don't let that be you. Don't be the first person I ever have to ban, okay? You don't want the reputation. Of course, for number 2, if you like the video, and I sure hope you did, get down there and like the damn video, man. Come on, it's free. It don't cost you nothing. Really upset the channel, and I appreciate it a lot, of course. While you're there, for number 3, that subscribe button, that bell button, they are right over here, right? They'll keep you up to date with all this content we're throwing at you. For 1,000 subscribers, I don't know if you guys saw my community post, but we are now officially, at least I'm going to try it out for a little bit here. If it lights me on fire, I might have to walk it back, but the plan is to upload 3 videos every day from moving forward. So obviously, right now you're watching this at the noon EST time slot. This is going to be basically pretty much just Granblue Fantasy versus Rising Ranked for the foreseeable future here, right? Just us getting these reps in on Ranked and getting this road to #1 Ladiva underway, right? We have a 4 p.m. time slot. That's the new one, right? 4 p.m. EST, which is going to be Granblue Fantasy versus Rising still, but it's going to be like, I'm going to go, for example, I'm joining City of Mayhem this evening, right? My City of Mayhem tournament run is going to happen at 4 p.m., right? We have the 2 Discord server tournaments, the beginner tournament and the open bracket, right? Those VODs are going to be happening at 4 p.m., right? Any like the tier list that we made, for example, any like discussion videos, anything like that, 4 p.m. But then also, if I just don't have anything, any like special side content that day, it'll just be more Granblue Ranked, right? So it's even more Granblue Fantasy versus Rising for you guys. If you haven't been watching the Relink content, you now officially are getting 2 videos a day from this channel. If you have been watching the Relink content, well, it's 3. Relink, of course, happens at 7 p.m. EST. So we're closing on like, it's like gonna be like somewhere between 2.5 to 5 hours of content every day coming out of this channel. So unless you have all that free time dedicated to little old me, I would implore you to hit those 2 buttons there, the subscribe and the bell, to stay up to date when something is uploaded, and maybe go back and watch it later when you have a moment. And of course, for number 4, most importantly, more important than whatever buttons you smash or whatever YouTube-friendly interactions you hit me with, I appreciate those, but I've had a great time hanging out today, most of all. I know I sure did. Again, it feels good to be able to implement some of our learning here. We'll see if I can do it in tournament tonight too, but my neutral is feeling a lot better with just Far L being my go-to button now instead of Far M. Feels like a world of difference, right? And then our offense is running well. I feel very good. So having a lot of fun with Granblue is going to be a lot more coming your way. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.